everyone. Welcome to our podcast, All Things K by Anima Podcast. Hello, everyone. This is Kring
𝗖𝗶𝗵𝗵.
and welcome to another episode of All Things K. We are your favorite Filipino-Korean couple. Lagi po namin sinasabi yan sa lahat ng episodes namin.
Kasi you know why? It can be their first episode
Exactly.
It can be someone's first episode.
Exactly.
It can be someone's, wow, meron sila podcast.
Yeah.
Or meron sila video podcast sa YouTube.
Right. So, basically, in our podcast, we talk about all things 𝗖𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗀𝗀 everything and anything under the sun from the perspective of a Filipino-Korean couple.
Yes.
And if for some of you who may not know, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a content creator, I'm an MC host, and a fangirl as well.
And 𝗤𝗵𝗵, Korean professor.
Dapat talaga magturo ka na sa school no? Okay lang ba sa'yo?
I think I can be a professor talaga.
Diba?
I can give them so much information.
Do you have time?
But the problem would be, it's not so updated.
I mean,
I
always update.
I don't know the terms of MZ.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Pero may classic, I can teach them.
Right. So, today's episode is actually very timely.
I think they will love it.
I think you guys will love it. And if you do, please share with your friends and family.
Yes.
So, we're talking about Filipinos traveling abroad. Kasi syempre, di ba?
Yes.
Nagkakapera na talaga ang mga Pinoy. So, Filipinos traveling abroad, which is better, Korea or Japan?
Yes. The reason why we are talking about Japan, because
I mean, I just came back from Japan yesterday, but we've been to Japan many times.
especially me, since like I was 1997, 1996.
As in middle
That
school,
was my first time to go to Japan because my aunt, di ba?
lives there.
Yes.
Correct. But your Japan kasi is more from a Korean perspective, so it's very different.
Yes, because we don't have like
Visa.
visa and but
Oo.
as a Filipino, you have to consider so many things.
At saka tsaka nakakabasa ka nung Chinese
Wait.
character.
By the way, that's my skill, not everyone's, because in my time I have to study the Chinese letters.
Hanja.
Hanja. So that one you can
Apply.
still apply to Japanese.
And the Chinese din, diba?
In Chinese din. So like whenever I go to Taiwan, whenever I go to Hong Kong, whenever I go to Japan, I can read it. Oh, ito daw yung east. Ito daw yung exit. Ito daw yung punta. She doesn't believe me.
I don't believe.
But it's very useful. Totoo hindi.
Okay, I don't really care.
Totoo hindi.
Yes. Okay, let's now talk about. We don't mean to compare, but that's actually what we're doing somewhat. Diba?
It's not comparing, but
We're not
it's like we're giving you more information
Yes,
so that
yes.
you can choose. Okay, so next Christmas, next Holy Week, let's go to Japan or let's go to Korea.
Kasi yan yung parang, kumbaga sila yung parang almost same yung gagastos Di parang same weather, same everything.
Something like Taiwan versus Hong Kong.
Something like that.
It can be
Or
like,
Malaysia versus Singapore. Parang something.
and Japan versus Korea.
Correct. Ang pinaka-importante yung pag-usapan when we talk about traveling to Japan or Korea is the visa.
As a Filipino.
As a Filipino as a Filipino ha. So,
How do you apply? Because I don't really apply visa so much.
as far as I know,
Uh-huh.
like when I did my visa for Japan, I went through an agency. So as far as I know, you have to go through an agency for a Japanese visa.
Travel agency.
Yes,
You
yes.
cannot apply agad to the embassy.
Dapat even before, do you remember prior pre-pandemic travels ko sa Japan, alam ko kailangan dumaan ng agency. So that one, like Japan
And then how much is it, and then how long will it take?
technically ang alam ko libre siya, pero yung babayaran mo yung agency.
Agency fee.
Yes,
Okay.
agency fee. And
Which
then,
is
I guess it's around 1,000 or 2,000.
less than
It's probably
2,000.
changed,
Okay.
right? With Korea, before you can apply individually, but as far as I know, I haven't really applied for a visa in the longest time. But same with Japan, you have to. As far as I know, during the pandemic, you have to go through an agency to
Alright.
apply for a Korean visa. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
My question is, what are the requirements?
Same yan. Like, usually,
Uh-huh.
diba, we've talked about it in different vlogs before. Ang pinaka-importante kasi, at least, hindi lang talaga for this, any visa that pupuntahan nyo. Of course, yung mga bank statement, mga ganyan, and ITR, employment certificate, those are the most important things.
Example, you're a freelancer. or example, you are like students.
Mhm.
I want to go to Korea with my family. And then parang it depends on the requirements. Tama
Yes,
ba?
it really depends on the
I
requirement.
depends on the situation
Yes,
mo.
of your
Oh,
family,
yes.
But one thing that I found since this is like since after the pandemic, sobrang aluwag ng Japan embassy in giving.
Compared to Korea.
Wala pa akong kilala na na-deny ng Japan recently.
Oh, so mas maluwag talaga Japan.
Ngayon, nowadays. I mean, Japan was quite strict before, but I think some things happened to their economy or whatever. So they have to have, I'm not actually sure, but they are very open to tourists nowadays, especially Filipinos. So ang daling makapunta. And on the other hand, ang hirap makakuha ng Korea visa.
Mas mahirap talaga sa Korea.
Ngayon, recently, because well, even before naman, pero para kasi compare mo ngayon Japan and Korea, mas madali talagang, di ba, we know someone who was denied a Korean visa but approved sa Japan. Pero same lang naman yung documents na sinubmit. So, bakit kaya? Hindi ko alam din.
Kaya na nga, whenever I parang scroll yung social media feed, lahat punta sila Japan. Compared to Korea before.
Right.
Oh,
Kasi nga, mas mahirap makakuha ng Korean visa. And sa Japan, they give multiple entry. Kasi ako have multiple entry visa, di ba?
How long?
5 years.
Japan. Okay.
Visa, Korea also gives that, but recently, I don't know how often that they would give it. So yun yung visa, pareho naman silang may requirement na visa, pero parang recently mas
So they have
maluwag
to
sa
pass
Japan.
through travel agency or
Travel agency.
What
correct.
about?
Ay, ang maganda rin pala sa Korea, alam ko meron silang e-visa.
You can have consultation
Oo,
with
sa
your
mga
agency.
Correct.
What about accommodation wise?
Well, actually,
Accommodation
for
means
accommodation, you have to think about the flight first.
oh yes,
You have to think about the flight
Tama.
first. Now, in terms of the flight, halos same yan.
halos same.
Kasi alam mo naman, syempre mga Pinoy, di ba? So, I guess hindi naman kami bayad dito, but mga Pinoy talaga, Cebu Pac ang parang priority namin. Kasi,
Cebu Pac or
or
AirAsia.
Asia.
Or
Pero more Cebu Pac kasi sa
Jeju Air.
mga piece of fare. Wait, that's Jeju Air kasi walang Japan.
Oh.
So, let's talk about Cebu Pac muna in AirAsia. Both of
Okay.
them have Manila to Japan and Manila to Korea.
Yes.
That's LCC, right?
Mhm.
Both of them are low cost.
What are the
Lowest?
lowest
We got
as of now
6,000 round trip
per head?
per
So
head.
that would be the low.
So far, yeah.
Okay.
That was for Japan. I think for Korea, I haven't had piece of fare in the longest time.
O di ba?
But I suppose
Ibig sabihin ang dami
gusto mo pumunta ng Korea?
demanding.
Demand.
Kaya na nga eh. I don't even remember when was the last time we booked a piece of fare for Korea.
But you know, as you guys may know, Hallyu like really blew up over the pandemic. So many Filipinos want to go to Korea. Like so many, much more than I believe, much more than Japan. Or maybe it's just the people that we know. Kasi obviously
Yes.
the people who know of us, alam na, you know, especially
Korea
PhD
fans.
namin ng PhD namin ng
Yes.
Korea. So they kind of know that, you know, that's something that I know very, very well. We know very, very well. So lahat sila, uy, gusto ko pumunta ng Korea. Wala nagsasabi sa amin na, uy, gusto kong pumunta ng Japan. Maybe because they don't think that that's our specialty.
Because iba yung interest talaga.
Yung circle. But, nag-expand na po kami ngayon ng circle as, you know, travel vloggers. So, abangan niyo po ang mga Japan vlogs ko starting, at saka mga reels.
Yes.
Marami akong reels and uploads about my Japan travel. So, there. And
So, pinaka-lowest would be 6,000.
around
And then,
6,000.
parang normal price. 15, 20?
Yes, around sabi mo ng 15.
15,
Sabi mo
okay,
ng 15
15.
for both Korea and Japan. But yeah, I think for both Korea and Japan, like for LCC to, low cost, like Cebu Pac and AirAsia.
Does it include like
Walang mga
the
inclusion.
luggage?
Yeah, of course. Pero walang,
I mean, parang 15 kilograms,
yeah,
20 kilograms.
25 to 30.
Include siya.
Included.
6,000.
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, may kwento ako about our experience dun sa kinuha kong airplane recently nung pumunta kami. But we'll talk about that when we get back. Kasi parang maganda rin yung option na yun eh. We'll talk about that when we get back. But for now, let's take a break and listen to songs from your favorite K-pop artists. Yan. So, naputol kami kanina, sinabi ko kasi na I took another airplane. So, alam naman natin, like Philippine Airlines, of course,
Yes.
both go to Japan and Korea.
But they don't consider it kasi medyo mahal siya.
Yeah, most
Okay.
Filipinos wouldn't consider it mas mahal, diba? Tapos, of course, going to Korea, you also have, another LCC Jeju Air.
Mhm.
Sa Japan, hindi ko alam kung anong LCC meron. Like, low cost. Kasi alam ko may ANA, di ba? JAL,
Yes.
di ba? Pero syempre mga high-end yan. I mean, hindi sila low cost.
Because I believe there are so many low-cost area from Japan, but it's not applicable from Manila to
Exactly,
Philippines to
exactly.
Japan. Kasi from Korea to Japan, so
Dami.
ang dami.
Dami. But what I took was Zip Air.
Zip.
Oh, this is not a paid but I took Zip Air. Mahal ko siya nabili kasi sobrang peak season kami. Cherry blossom season, tapos mahal na araw. Lenten di ba?
Holy Week.
Holy Week. So, talagang mahal yun. Pero if you will check the other nila, halos para lang din silang Sebpak.
Ay, ganun mura.
Wala silang piece of fare, obviously. Pero
Okay.
it's from the same as JAL. Parang
Under
JAL.
JAL.
And
Okay.
then, may wifi ka automatic may wifi ka sa plane. So, nakapag-internet ako sa plane for the first time.
So wait, so mga stewardess, they are Japanese or Filipino?
Japanese.
Japanese.
Japanese
Okay.
siya. Tapos, may food na automatic yon 30 kilos. So, yun yung
okay.
basic, niya.
So,
Medyo strict lang sila sa...
So meron sila bagong choices.
May bago kayong choice. I'll make a reel about that. But, anyway, once you get there, of course, you need accommodations.
Pinaka-important yan.
Pinaka-important.
Kasi yung pinaka-important part would be visa, flight, accommodation.
Oh, so yung visa, again, yung visa mas maluwag sa Japan.
Yes.
Sa flight, halos same.
Halos same.
Accommodation, I would go for Korea.
Because
Ang liit ng accommodation sa Japan. Generally, kasi
alright.
di ba maliit
I
ang
got it.
mga bahay sa Japan?
I mean, what about the
And mas mahal.
cost-wise?
Mas mahal siya.
din.
Yes. I
Because also,
believe.
when you book the hotel in Japan, you have to double check kasi they have different price for one person and two person.
Right.
You really have kasi even though it's a warm room, it's one person and two persons, is iba yung price nila.
I think even mga 5-star hotels ng Japan, kumbaga like for example, you pay for like 8,000 a day.
Okay.
8,000 pesos a day. Compare mo siya sa 8,000 a day ng Korea. Mas marami kang
alright. I got it.
kukuha sa Korea compared dun sa like space sa Japan and
Yes.
whatever. So,
But we are
may
talking
ganun.
about more Seoul and Tokyo, no?
Well,
It can be Osaka.
Kahit Kyoto, yung mga main
Main
cities.
tourist cities.
Correct. Sa Seoul
Okay.
kasi guys, sobra backpacker, baka alam mo yung ano tawag ito, yung
double deck?
double deck ganyan.
Guest house?
Guest house like 500 pesos a day.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if you really want to tipid, there's so many options sa Japan, sa Korea. Sa Japan,
meron din kaya sa Japan.
yung mga capsule.
Capsule hotel or net cafe.
Pero hindi sila kasing mura
Okay.
ng Korea. So yun yung, I think one point ko is like, if you have 1 peso, ano yung mararating ng pera mo? So I
Okay.
would go for Korea in terms of accommodations.
Condition-wise.
Conditions-wise.
Alright.
But of course, marami ring options sa Japan. And the one where we went actually, the one we stayed is,
Normally, we stay in Shinjuku, Shibuya area, di ba? But this time, you stay in
near Ueno.
di ba?
So, ang maganda lang doon, ang maganda lang sa Japan kasi, laging may onsen.
It's not automatic, ha?
It's not
automatic.
But I mean, generally kasi Japanese culture, magmogyuktang
Yes.
sila, di ba? Mahilig sila sa hot spring,
bath.
whatever, hot bath. So, maraming options for that. But, yeah, I'm the one that I got
But only
hot
problem would be yung kwarto talaga.
Yung kwarto is maliit.
Sometimes you cannot even open the luggage.
Right.
Diba?
I mean, may mga ganun din sa Korea, pero again, yun yung sobrang mura na.
Okay.
So, that one, and then,
But do you think our listeners, why do they consider Japan and Korea for the travel?
ito na nga. So, a lot of my viewers, obviously, they're fans of K-pop, K-drama, and a lot of people who want to go to Korea go because of Hallyu.
Ibig
Which is like,
sabihin,
they're fans of like BTS, Blackpink,
K-pop.
K-drama. They do pilgrimage.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, sa mga hindi pa nakaalam, ang pilgrimage is like, for example, exo pilgrimage. So, pupunta ka sa SM Entertainment, pupunta ka sa mga pinagshootingan nila. Yung
or
when you
yung
go,
cafe owned by family nila.
correct,
Ganun.
exactly, ganyan. So, it's a lot of my vlogs are actually very good for pilgrimage kasi like, pinagshootingan. Like, K-drama filming locations and stuff like that. So, that's how the Filipinos who want to go to Korea, they want to experience what they watch.
Okay. That's the parang main reasons they
Main
wanna go to
reason.
Korea.
And I think
What
that's
about
the main offering of Korea. Ako for me yan ang main offering ng Korea.
what about Japan? Why do they wanna go to Japan kaya? As a Filipino.
I think, kasi alam mo, yung sa totoo lang, yung Korea, recently na lang namin nalaman na may Korea eh. Dahil nga kay Sandara Park eh.
So
Pero-
it's because of the K-pop.
K-pop or and Korean entertainment. Pero lahat ng mga Pinoy, since bata ka, parang meron kang pangarap na Japan. It's a dream for us to go to Japan. Like
Because
it's the weather, the mga temple. Hindi ko actually alam kung hanggang ngayon yun pa rin yung gusto. But, tsaka kasi nung araw, diba, hindi ko alam kung naabutan mo to. Marami nagja-Japan. Nung araw kami, nung parang mga Filipino entertainers na nagpupunta sa Japan. Tapos, yung mayaman sila. Tapos nagpapadala sila. Ay, kumbaga
so parang OFW.
Oo,
okay.
well connected. Kaya may maraming half Japanese. Pag medyo well connected kami nung araw sa Japan.
Okay,
And then, syempre mga anime.
So that's anime.
Pero hindi, I mean, anime is big in the Philippines also, but not like
So it's like parang
Hallyu.
some K-pop fan, they wanna go to SM Entertainment.
Yes.
It's like parang, okay, I wanna go to Akihabara.
Yes.
It's something ganun ba
Something
yan?
like that.
Okay.
Something like that. Pero yun na nga, yung fans kasi ng totoong mga tao, let's say you're a fan of Rise. Pag super
Yes.
fan ka ng Rise, talagang you're rooting for someone, so you really want to give so much. Pero kunyari, fan ka ng Ranma 1/2. Ang luma nung reference ko.
So
Pero,
it's Mario Seth. Rama 1/2. It's like parang 1980s.
sorry na. Hindi ko alam. Ano mga bagong anime ngayon? Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer.
Ano pa? Yung volleyball.
Chusulhejon.
What's that?
That one I'm recently watching.
What? May volleyball, haikyuu.
IQ.
Diba? Mga ganyan.
Ako, reference ko, Evangelion eh.
Saka meron pa yung Victory, yung nagsiskate sila, si Victor, tsaka si anyway.
Yu Bexo.
Sobrang tagal na rin yan. Yung Bexo, Fushigi-Yugi, yung mga ganyan. But,
Sorry.
definitely, if you're a fan of those, grabe sa Japan. As in, sobrang kota ka doon.
Pero it's like, for me, it's not major culture eh.
It's
It's
not.
very subculture.
Subculture.
That's how we call it in Korea. Subculture. So like parang some Koreans, they want to go to Japan. It's mostly they want to go there for food. That's the
Right.
things.
Right. But,
Food and shopping.
mhm.
Parang hindi sila mahilig sa so much about anime.
Correct me, I mean, don't get me wrong ha. I don't think a lot of Filipinos go to Japan for anime.
Oh, that one
Not
also.
even-
Okay, so same pala.
They go there for like the culture, like the temple, ba Asakusa.
Oh,
Tapos
yung
pupunta
gano'n.
ka sa, hindi ko alam, mga cherry blossom. I don't actually know, but there's just a lot. You know what I appreciate about Tokyo, since we just came from Tokyo. Feeling ko kasi yung district, ako lang naman ha, I mean, sobrang kabisado ko yung Seoul, but like Tokyo, if you think about, where did you go? You can enumerate it. Shibuya, Shinjuku, Harajuku, Ueno, Asakusa,
Ginza,
Ginza, Roppongi, Omotesando. Parang meron kang talagang parang, okay,
District,
check, diba? Sa Korea, hindi ganun magsalita ang mga tao.
Oh, I got it. It's
You know what I
like,
mean?
it's like parang, where did you go? It's like,
Pumunta ka Hybe.
Hongdae, Myeongdong, pero,
Yun lang,
di ba?
diba?
Compared to Japan.
Oo, pag tinanong mo sa Korea, saan ka pumunta? Ay, pumunta ako sa Hybe. Tapos pumunta ako doon sa Palace, sa Gyeongbok Palace. Tapos nag-Han River ako.
It's more para specific place.
Specific places.
Landmark.
Rather than the
Okay.
districts, right?
Alright, I
So,
got it.
parang mas madali matandaan yung Tokyo dun sa part na yun. Kasi, di ba, pag Ueno, alam mong may park, di ba? Kapag Asakusa, dun yung cultural. And
Temple.
Yes. So, in a sense, yun yung mga Pinoy, yun yung gusto nilang gawin. No? Pak,
So, it's more experiential.
experiential, yes. Rather than fandom, I
got
guess.
it. Not much shopping ba?
In Japan? A lot, but we will talk about that in the next body. But
Alright.
yeah, so sa mga nanonood po ng YouTube, we'll see you in a bit, agad-agad. But sa mga nakikinig po sa Spotify, enjoy the 2 new songs that we're recommending.
We'll be back.
So, naputol po tayo sa shopping kanina.
Shopping. Okay.
Merong misconception nung araw. I don't know talaga. Nung araw kasi parang mag-isip mo, ay, mahal sa Japan.
Oh,
Nung araw,
okay.
mga 90s, 2000s.
I think, I mean, that time, it was.
Right. It was
I believe.
quite expensive.
Even in Korea, may ganun. When you go to Japan, ang mahal.
Mahal dyan, oo. Pero actually ngayon hindi na.
Diba?
I don't know. Yumaman ba kami? Hindi ko alam eh. Yung mga
No.
Pinoy in general or nag-iba yung economy nila.
Think about it, ha. If you go to like parang samgyeopsal place, Starbucks place here, how much do you spend, guys? 500 pesos. You for the drink, 200 pesos, diba? That's exactly you are gonna pay for the Korea and Japan din.
Correct.
Exactly.
Correct. Exactly. And I've done a lot of like videos about shopping in Korea. I have done a lot. Check nyo na lang po sa channel namin. But in Korea kasi, they have a lot of like mga underground shopping. Yeah,
That's how we call it, 𝗶𝗁.
Pose.
It's not parang branded.
Yes.
Branded. We are talking about damit, fashion.
Yeah.
That's 𝗶𝗁.
Yes.
But their quality is really good.
Really
diba?
good. Kasi sikat ng Korea sa textile eh. Export niya yan eh, nung 80s eh.
Kala ko it's imported from China.
Ngayon,
I
it's important for China, from China na ngayon. But actually, in terms of shopping, I parang for me, it's the same. It's pretty much the same actually.
So let's think about our viewers. They are female, teenagers or 20s. They want to buy They want to buy like fashion, cosmetics, and what else?
Alam ko na. Ang angat ang Korea sa skincare.
Skincare.
Di ba yung talagang mga makeup, cosmetics. I mean, maraming makeup sa Japan, pero medyo obsessed ang buong mundo sa Korean beauty, di ba? K-beauty.
No, I mean, let's talk about define skincare and cosmetics.
Right.
Is it the same?
Well, for the female viewers, in a sense, yes.
But so you mean the both Korea is better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But
yes.
I found Japan has more product, hindi ba yan?
Mas marami silang product, pero what I'm saying is that even sa States, when they talk mga TikTok, they talk about K-beauty eh.
Beauty.
So hindi, I mean, 'di ba sa Japan, sabi ko nga kay mommy Mommy, 'di ba, our nails are like this, our eyelashes are like this. All of these are because of the Japanese.
Yes,
they were the
that's
ones
what I
that
mean.
started these mga beauty trends.
That's what I mean. That's more cosmetic things.
Yeah.
So skincare, what I mean is parang toner,
Yes.
moisturizer. That's better in Korea for me, ha.
Pero makeup
for Japan,
din eh.
For Japan, parang you have contact lens, lipstick, or parang may blinking, and parang, and then nails.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is that
I don't know.
is that when Filipinos think of beauty, they think Korea.
All right.
Whether skincare or makeup yan, they think Korean. Kasi yun yung trend eh. Hindi naman masyadong trend ngayon yung mga parang mga blink. Hindi naman namin ano yun. Fashion-wise, I feel like sa Korea, honestly, sa Korea is more basic. Like parang ano, pretty ganyan, right? I mean, it's more like you really can shop a lot. Sa Japan is where you can go crazy.
Ibig sabihin.
You know the Harajuku style, right? Wala naman sa Korea yun eh.
Hindi siya, parang it's like parang I'm here.
Yes,
parang ganon.
diba? Tsaka, sobra yung subculture ng like that subculture. It was dying. Actually, I guess it's somehow dead. Everyone was saying there's no more like that. Pero every Sunday in Harajuku, you could still see a lot of people.
No, I mean, subculture-wise talking about, there is, but it's mas narrow.
Mas narrow.
Pero mas deeper now. That's the parang trending now.
Yes.
Mas narrow. Okay, animation. Or gacha, you know gacha? You put a coin,
right.
I love the train. So it became mas narrow,
right,
but it's deeper.
Yeah.
So mas maniac version. And then also for me, as a Korean, the reason why they go to Japan is for the branded luxurious
Oh my
shopping.
God.
I'm not talking about Louis Vuitton or Gucci, high level. They like more like Supreme, Palace, 𝗖ście, yung more street brand. In
Omotesando.
Or Harajuku or Shibuya. So they
Dun talaga siya eh.
they go to Japan because they're before, and now may Supreme sa Korea. But before wala. Only available is in Japan or New York, di ba? So like parang they wanna go to Japan to shop talaga.
Which saka mas magandang street fashion ng Japan.
Yes.
Generally, over Korea.
Of course, yes.
But in terms of shopping, if you're gonna ask me, it's same. It's really same. Mas marami lang, I guess, options in terms of fashion sa Japan than Korea.
For me, mas mahal talaga sa Japan.
Generally.
Fashion-wise.
Fashion-wise.
The shoes, damit, everything is much expensive. But you can find much cheaper ones in Korea.
Yeah.
I mean, para example, para in Japan, what can I buy with 500 pesos? But in Korea, you can buy
fashion.
t-shirts, you can buy skirts.
And also what I think with Japan is more than Korea, Japan is there's more foreigners. Definitely, there's more foreigners. That's what I was telling my mom na.
Foreigner, ibig sabihin,
Foreign tourists.
Like parang Western or
Western,
Asian?
like Latin, like mga French, mga narinig ako Portuguese, like you have the like Africans.
Yes.
There's just a lot more of them on the streets. The places where we went, kung saan kami nagpupunta kasi mga tourist spots yun, maraming foreigners.
But compared to like Korea, kasi yung
Compared to Korea.
It's really hard to see mga from Portuguese.
Yes.
Diba? I mean, galing Netherlands or galing German. But it's really hard to see them unless it's not tourist spot.
Yes. And I think they go to, honestly, in the recent years, they only go to Korea because of like BTS or K-drama. Whereas with Japan, they go there for the culture.
Yes.
They live there. They
Yes.
marry Japanese. So they're more culturally open. Pero, can I just say, mas madaling mag-commute sa Korea at mas mura.
Commuting.
Commuting. Pag nandun ka na, kasi katulad niyan, we were trying to get a taxi from our hotel to Narita. Let's say, the van is like 10,000.
Taxi is really expensive
Sobra.
in Japan. No,
You
I
can't
mean,
even-
I mean for me, taxi is not one of the transportation. Parang you
Options.
don't consider talaga if you take the
Totoo.
CC plane.
Yeah.
Taxi is not one of the options.
Yes,
Parang your
yes.
option would be only subway and bus lang.
Parang mga 4 kilometers is already
Super expensive.
2,000 pesos. Parang
Yes.
ganyan. Parang it's like medyo, parang now it's like no.
I remember you remember from Yokohama to the
Mire.
Haneda we pay 5,000 pesos.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Pero naka-discount pa yun.
Discount pa yun.
Kasi nung kami, from our hotel to, di ba yung parang, yung parang service, from hotel to Narita is 10,000. Pero from Korea, from Seoul to to Incheon, it's only like maximum 4.
Yes.
Pag nag-service ka. So
we are
mas
talking
madali
about more
talaga
subway or bus.
plus sa subway sa Korea,
So mas madali.
madali eh. Like, okay, connected. Kunyari, from Hongdae, pupunta ka sa mas madali. Pero sa Japan, parang Yamanote line.
Mas madaming lines
Ang daming
kasi.
nangyayari.
Saka you know why? I heard Shinjuku itself, they have more than 40 exits. Oo. So like parang some people, I gave up to find where's the east exit.
Right.
So it's really hirap. And then which line should I take? Blue or green or
Diba?
brown
Purple.
or yellow or purple? So like mas complicated talaga.
Yeah. Sa Korea, ang mas madaling sundan. The first time I went there, wala pang smartphone. Naka-map lang ako. I was able to go around in subway. Pero I don't think I can do that in Japan. Honestly.
Yeah, I remember kasi 1996, 97, di ba? From Yokohama I went to even Akihabara, I even went to Shinjuku myself without anything. That time walang internet, walang smartphone, di ba? So like parang
ang tanda mo na.
di ba? Ang galing. I'm proud of myself.
Oh, yes,
I survived that analog world.
Correct. But I think another thing that we haven't really talked about is the food.
Food, yes, because so many. I'm a fan of Japanese food, but I find it too same. I mean, the reason why I'm saying same is kasi the food there's a style, diba? For me, Japanese food is or only soy sauce style, or it could be or
Raw.
pork broth style. Parang may some certain styles and then may same lang. Pero for me, Korea, iba-iba talaga. You have so many choices to have.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people love Japanese food, no matter which part of the world they may come from. But for me kasi, and then, of course, preference kasi ang pagkain eh.
Yes.
Biased ako sa Korean food because it's my favorite food in the world. And there's a lot of gulay.
Yes, that's one of the points.
I think
also.
that's the main, because do you remember the first time we went to Japan together, we were like, we want to eat gulay.
I need gulay.
And it's so hard to look for gulay.
What we had was yakiniku, sushi, or barbecue,
Or ramen.
So like parang where's the gulay?
Where's the gulay? So it was really hard to get gulay. They have a lot of soup. And their food is good. It's just that for me personally, there's a lot. For me lang, a personal to, there's more options with Korean food.
Yes. For me. And then also, mas mura.
Ang Korean food?
I believe so.
Not really.
Not really?
Same.
Okay. But,
Same.
I have to mention this. The convenience store food, much better sa Japan. It's out of level. It's another level.
Mabubuhay ka talaga sa convenience store food. But the question now that we would like to ask our listeners is, where do you want to go?
Country.
What
do you
do you
wanna
think?
go?
What do you think is your
Japan, Korea?
Mm-hmm.
Please comment below why you wanna go.
Yes.
Also.
Let us know in the comment below which country do you want to go and why. And if you have any questions for us, let us know in the comments
Yes.
also. And please remember that All Things Gay by Anima podcast is uploaded every Friday on Spotify and couple of days after on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
So we will be talking about more Filipino topics in the future. Let us also know in the comments what topics you would like for us to talk about from a Filipina and a Korean perspective. And please follow us on all of our social media accounts. Everything is linked on the description. And including our community, Kring
Yes.
Millionaires. Please join us there. And yeah, thank you so much for listening and watching us. Maraming salamat for all of your support.
And we're gonna leave you to our song.
Yes, thank you so much guys for watching and listening. We love you.
감사합니다.
Arigatou gozaimasu.